shortly. Yeah, game 3, and here we go. All right. So I had a couple great games. First 2 games. A lot of fighting, a lot of battling it out. Love it. But we've got more to play as we are going to play 6 games tonight. And then don't forget to stick around. We're going to have a post-game show. We're going to go over some of the highlights. We're going to see how that goes. It's my first time doing it. And hopefully Cherry, my girl Cherry, is going to join us. She's shoutcasting the other lobby tonight, one of the PlayStation lobbies. So go check her out as well. And she is top dog when it comes to this kind of shit. So we're going to follow Tiki Soul as he drops over here into Metro. Starts to loot their way into Metro. Team D and looks like A real close to each other. So let's not delay here and let's get right into the action. Because now we got some pushing going on, baby. Deadly Rat, Pina Colada, really close here. We got a zone grenade right on top of this building. Deadly Rat on his own. The rest of the team looting in Roy and Logan's gun store. Deadly Rat down below here. Is he getting rained down on by millions? Not much taken off. His Artemis actually got most of it right there in that exchange. Now Tiki pushing in. Let's listen in as Team D now is pushing in. And Deadly Rat takes down Pina Colada. Woo! Do your thing, Chicken Wing. That's what she's talking about. She ain't messing around. It's now they're feeling good, feeling the flow. We gotta get Pina up though. Kills just back over here in Complex Day. Here's Steps. Talking about what kind of gear they're gonna share. As that team now is gonna back out over here and loot up. Kind of hold strong. So this fight, as it started out, it's kind of just now just tampered off as these teams know they got to loot up. But now we got Tiki and Artemis real close right here. There's Artemis. All right, they're here and the team's out. Tiki knows she's above. Good call in the parking garage is correct. Purple AK, my God, girl. Yes, I want it. Hello? Because now Artemis is going to back off. They talk about what kind of gear they don't want. They are spread out in this area. We're going to take off their chat here for a moment. And we're going to go ahead and see what ends up to be this little metro back and forth. As you can see, all the teams have all the remaining players up. So nothing much to talk about except that first blood so far. As Macaroon's going to take the top of the Kong Tower. Tiki down below and Rat as well. All converge over here at the tower. And where did our other team go? Well, it looks like Fragdal's backed off over here into the slums area. Honey now is going to back off as well. So let's take it back over to our team over here in Cemetery. As, pardon my scope now, brings it to the crack houses and are going to loot. And also other 2 teams. So not much going on in game 3. Kind of a quiet game, but it looks like these 2 teams will be sniffing each other out. And they've been the 2 teams that have been probably the most aggressive close up. And that is VDT and the Quebs. Quebs pushing their way out towards Frontier, being led by Unknown. Then Monsieur Unknown, listen to some French. Let's listen in on Team B. And let's see if they are going to talk strategy. As now VDT finds a fight. VDT finds a fight over here in Summit. Making it across the way with what was left from Fragdals. Got pushed out by Saul, but Saul now can push in and get a piece of both these fights. But VDT holds a great spot, depending on what these guys up here and behind them end up doing. For the most part, right now, they're in a great position. But it looks like there's a little flanky spot going on right over here by Millions. Millions flanking it back around this back spot. Okay, looks like they're talking about something. They hear the fight going on. Here's some big up shots from behind. As now, unknown, Banshee bringing up the red barn are now going to put VDT in a bad position as they're caught behind between all of these teams. Nowhere to go as now as the game started out kind of slow, we are getting into it. These teams are now all converging over here in Summit side. Saw in them have a good position, but I think Fractals, they have a good idea to flank backside of this area over here. We're going to get off the French team just because I don't know what they're saying. But it looks like the rest of Pina Colada, Artemis, they've got a good idea. They need to flank. They need to come back even further. They need to go over here by the Kong Tower. As Saul now got rid of what Hydra they had in Metro, forgot that fight, and brought it down low, and are in a pretty bad positions. They're getting split up, but all these teams converging. It looks like we got a big converge over here. The Banshee takes him down. Wiz, another takedown. These two teams intermingled, really going at it. My goodness, Cycle kill. Naleila gets taken down. Unknown's gonna bring it up here, trying to end this fight. And then down goes Team C as Team B smothered them from behind. Just an excellent position, smothered them totally from behind. Nothing they could do there as they really started licking their chops on these teams in Metro and paid for it. And now here we go, Fragdals. As they started to flank, they bring it up Summit side, but Saw in the Deadly Rat, Sweet Rodents, sorry. And the Sweet Rodents now got back together and are going to try to hold out Pardon My Scope. Pardon My Scope needs to score some points this game. They are far behind in the scoring, and they really need to get damage is where they're going to pick it up. A lot of op shots going on, that's good, but bad positioning here is they're going to be held out of the zone by Saul. And Saul now is not the focus of the Fragdals. Fragdals back to kind of trying to take Summit and hold on to that area. But my gosh, Pardon My Scope, not in the best position here. They need to get together, they need to rotate hard. Not too sure what they have left in builds, but it looks like they do have this corner here. So not really too bad. They need to get together. As I know broke away from the rest of the crew. Pardon me, no he didn't. He's with the rest of the crew. Just not far back enough to see this fight as now Quebs are bringing it to them. Say, this is my zone, no zone for you. And they are putting some nice shots. Unknown takes the top of that tower. Macaru gets a kill over there on the other side. As now they're scrambling to figure out what team to fight. As the Fragdals really took up a nice spot way up there at top of Summit. They've got a nice spot, a nice opening spot. They get some damage, get some points pulled up really. And just really a bad spot for Pardon My Scope. Everyone's looking at them. Banshee, 3 kill streak. Banshee doing his job. Another kill, Banshee. Nice job, Banshee. Helping out the team, and another kill, 5 kill streak on the Banshee Meister. Cleaning up Pardon My Scope. Pardon My Scope. Please do not get taken out here. Back up, get up. You have a chance. Naleila's gonna get her team up, but no. VDT gets taken out as well. Pardon My Scope out again. Not too sure who got what position there. But now we're fighting for the top side of Summit now. And Fragdal still holding strong up here. They need to bring it closer up because this area right over here by this mountains are kind of easy to push once you get up to them. They need to hold these teams out from getting up to these rocks. And so it looks like that's what they're going to do. TP underneath the rocks in that spot, like I said, that's kind of tough once you reach because there's a lot of blind spots, a lot of areas to get around and hide. And now the zone grenade comes out. Zone grenade brought to you by Bureauco. Bureauco maker of the zone grenades is Macaru now. And Team T and Saul is bringing up the corner, the Metro side, in a strong position by Fragdals on top of the red barn. Really a tough spot for the Quebs as the Quebs are being held out. Kills hold them out. Nice kill by Kills. Naleila gets taken out. Banshee and company backs off. Banshee another kill. 6 kill streak for Banshee. Needs to get their team up though, as that zone's going to shrink his way. He needs to hold on to this little corner here if he can. Nice job, Banshee. As now Quebs has a good spot. Pichu, monster kill. What's next? You know what's next. Godlike status. Pichu really helping out his team right here as the zone as well is helping out. As that rotate comes back, a nice little area. Got some loot right over here. Ton of loot right over here. Plenty of donuts. As now, Fragdals lost their position. Saul and the Sweet Rodents bringing up the bottom of farm range. They can't get down there in position, and they can flank this team. And Quebs really busy with the dolls right now. Very flankable position. As it looks like that's what they're going to do. They need to push in hard right now. And they can't. Down goes Spike. Deadly Rat with the kill. Pichu taken down as well. Just too much. And now we've got another ship back to the second cemetery. Team B now, an unknown, is one of the only two left on his team. They get back, and Saul smells blood. Saul pushing it hard. Naleila gets taken down by Deadly Rat. One left over here. That's unknown. An unknown needs to get the hell out of there, but also needs help from this other team. His Fragdals now limping into this area of the zone. Knows that Saul has got their attention turned to this team. We're going to try to make it over to the side of the zone. So let's go. Come on, Quebs. Get them up. And now Saul turns their attention again back to the dolls as they know they got to head back up to the zone. These shifts are starting to get a little bit desolate when it comes to hardcover and when it comes to gear. As now, well, the dolls got into zone. Good job rotating it, putting it on Saul and the Deadly Rat, because they don't have much room. A couple of headstones maybe to hold on to. Pichu in the back, and the rest of the Quebs. An unknown, another kill, gets a 3 kills as he tries to clean up what's left of the back, and the zone will rotate and ship back to a good, favorable position for Team B, but it's up to if they have enough resources over there. Scully, what's up? Good to see you. Hopefully there's enough resources as that shifts back and the Quebs can hold on to this. And now Honey gets taken down. She gets split up from the rest of her team, pushing on the dolls. At least a little bit of gear. Another kill. Is now Quebs are back in it. They are back in it. Tiki takes down Unknown. You've got a great battle over here on Cemetery area. A lot of builds, a lot of area for them to push over. As now the dolls are trying to flank in and get in between Saul. The Quebs know they do have position behind them. There's not much these two teams can do except kill each other, and the Quebs can just clean up right here. This is going to be a tough spot. Both teams caught out of zone, but plenty of gear still up there in that cemetery area. A lot of kills, a lot of deaths, so plenty of area to loot. But the Quebs, they've got a great position. Somebody needs to take up this little tower area right here. If you can, well, you're going to have a nice look of that whole area. Deadly Rat, 4-kill streak. Good job, Deadly. As now, Dolls fight for their life out of zone. Got to go through Saul to get there. And Quebs is hanging back, rising the rest of their team. They know they've got Naleila and Unknown up close. Naleila got a bunch taken off for Unknown build. Tries to get over to Artemis. But Deadly Rat from behind just put it on him as he tries to push. There's nothing you can do right there. You're caught in between two teams. But Unknown does sneak away throughout this little area. He's building his hardcover. As now we need Pichu and the rest of this team to help out. Unknown held on. Nice job, Unknown. My gosh, how resilient are you? As down goes the Fragdals, and we are down to 2 teams. Let's get back and let's take a look how this is going to play out. We're going to have another shift coming up here shortly. Again, 50-second shrinks, 50-second movements on the zone, and it is 120 damage. 120% damage now. Looks like Unknown got that spot that I talked about. Here goes the shrink, the final shrink, down to a little spot. As now these teams are going to battle it out, push in slowly, and this should get real good. As now Sal's got a good position, got a lot of hard cover, has to come down, but these houses and these different buildings are definitely a good spot to be in. Is now Quebs Deadly Red, another kill. 6-kill streak for the Ratsmeisters. As Saul, Sweet Rodents, pushing down. Looks like that barn, they're taking advantage of that area in the barn. And now as they fly down, a bunch of damage taken off of Deadly Red, but he gets down just in time. Not much room, it's gonna get good. Tiki takes down Unknown. Pichu, another kill on Tiki. Pichu, not much left. But he takes down Deadly Red, Macaroon. Pichu, another kill. Doesn't look good for Saul. And now, oh, Saul. My God, Honey gets taken down by Naleila, and that's the end of the game. Great job, winners. Webs with 21 kills, 5,800 damage. That's 5,000. Oh, sorry, 5,600 points. My gosh.